Okay, it is nursery tour time. I'm going to try and say the product names and prices for everything that I can remember in here, and I will link my video that I made the other day about the crafts and things that I did myself in the bottom. So let's get started. I'll give you a once over. I'm now standing at her front door. This is what you see when you come in. Doom! Now you're all dizzy. Okay, so she's got hooks on the back of her door. This is her closet. Down here we've got like a little secret garden doorknob. That is from Pier 1. My mom got it for her, but it is I think like $8. Ignore the gold doorknob we have on here. Every doorknob in our house is different. It's ridiculous. Anyway, and then this is her Easter dress, one of her many Easter outfits. She's going to be doing some wardrobe changing since we're going from fancy to play and indoor to out. Hanging on the door, I have one pair of her overalls. She has overalls for every stage of life because I'm pretty sure this girl is going to be a tree climbing puddle jumper, and that requires overalls. Something in me tells me a little girl named Scarlett needs to wear a lot of plummy purples. I don't know why, but she will. So cute detail on this one, ruffles and buttons and embroidery, and on the bottom too. They are Oshkosh. Oh, underneath we have the Petunia Pickle Bottom Weekender bag that I was talking about. I will do a review soon, and this will be one of the items, so if you're interested, stay tuned for that. I have good things to say and one bad, but the one bad is big. Okay, in the inside of her closet, she shares with us. We have all of her clothes inside this little pink liner here. Down there we have extra blankets, Moby wrap, all her shoes. She has some cutie little shoes. And back there we have her Chucks. These were the first pair of shoes we bought her, and they're actually kind of big, but this is the smallest. They make real Chucks. Ryan wears Converse all the time. If he's not wearing Converse, there's a running joke with our friends about how they don't recognize him and silly stuff like that. Then at our wedding, my bridesmaids, who were wearing very fancy shoes with their custom-made dresses, they took off their shoes and put on Chucks and surprised us with like a 1920s style Charleston dance, which I have that video. I'll upload it if I can to my Facebook or somehow include it here. So add me on Facebook. I'm Marie Bits and Clips. Look at the bottom bar. I'll put a link down there for that. Anyways, so the Chucks, they put Chucks on. They did this dance. The Chucks were for Ryan. The dance was for me. And so Converse have been like a running thing in our relationship. So when I got pregnant, we bought little baby Converse. And then when we went to our annual cabin trip that we take all our friends on at Ryan's grandparents' family cabin, we did a scavenger hunt, and as they found different clues, they found his Chucks, then my Chucks, then his Chucks, then my Chucks, and at the very end was a pair of baby Chucks and an ultrasound. And I actually have a video of that too. I'll get that up at some point. Anyway, so back to her closet. She has really cute stuff. I love these little like eyelet rompers. These are Koala Baby, which is my favorite brand. They were on sale at Babies R Us for $6.99. Here's another one with flowers on it. Ruffles on the bum. We are definitely pro ruffle in this family. Okay. This coat, just to show a couple of her things. This is it's a bigger size. I think it is 12 to 18 months. But it is very soft, and I bought this once we decided for sure that we were going to name her Scarlet because it is scarlet red, and we didn't tell anybody. So I had this hanging out, and people would say, oh, what a pretty coat. And it was my way of spilling the beans without blabbing. So we had that hanging out for a while. It's Scarlett's little scarlet red coat. Yeah, down there is her laundry basket, and that's about it there. We've got an outfit hanging on the door here. This is Genuine Baby by Oshkosh. They sell it at Target. Cute little stretch pants and summer top. This is 6-month size. And then actually these shoes are Gymboree, and they were given to her by her godmother, which came with this swimsuit with a bee on it. We call her godmother, her name is Sarah, but we call her Bee. So anyway, she gave her this with those cute little matching sandals. Everybody, my mom, Bee, and I all decided at the exact same time that Scarlett should have a swimsuit because she didn't have one, and we all went out and bought her one. So now she has 3. So we have to get this girl in the water. I bought her this one that has the little navy fishies, or navy with fishies on it. It's from a consignment event. I got it for $3. And it has cute ruffles on the bum. This is kind of a fun color pink. It's not fuchsia. It's not peach. I don't know, but I liked it because of that. I liked it with the navy. And then my mom got her this one. That's like a little 4th of July outfit with ruffles all the way around. And it has a terry cloth towel dress thing. So that's really cute too. She looks good in navy since she has blue eyes. So that's her closet. Moving on. Here we have the shelf that I talked about in my video that I can't remember what I called it. I think I called it like cheap and dirty or something like that, which is kind of funny. Anyway, we've got a Pippi book up there because her room is Pippi inspired. Some little toys. This is a hand knit turtle that a friend made for us, and his shell actually comes off. His name is Sheldon. It's very soft and sweet. She knit that for her. And then we have this toy, which I kind of want to push it to show you guys. Everybody knows what these do, but it's really cool at nighttime. It lights up on the interior pole, and then all the different colors come out through the different rings. It's so pretty, but the song is a bit annoying if I push it now. This picture was given to us by Ryan's aunt for when the day we announced, we had a gender reveal party to announce that it was a girl, and she took that picture of his hand on my tummy and then framed it and gave it to us. A little bear that I got with a Groupon. Here we have one of the paintings that I made for her, and this painting should thank its lucky stars that it's still alive because I stinking hate it. I'm so sick of it. I made it, but you know when you make something and by the time you're done, you're like, and now I hate it. So that's kind of what happened here. It's made with paints and scrapbooking materials. It dried a lot brighter than I thought it was going to. I wanted it to be more soft. It's supposed to be Pippa's hotel. See, it says Pippa above the door. It's got the birds and some of my theme in there, but it was way too bright. The only reason why it's still alive is because it was saved by this gift. This bookcase was gifted to us by my preschool teachers. They gave her her entire library, and they built the bookcase and wheeled it into me with ribbons around it that said it's a girl, and I totally cried. They have, because they're preschool teachers, they know all the best books, so it is stocked with all the classics and the best books that you could get, and I love, love, love this thing. So we had to find a special place for it in her nursery. It wasn't in here before, and the painting went with it, so it gets to live. On top of it, we have some little shoes that were given to me by one of my preschool moms. Ballet slippery deals, they're pretty. And this card I kept because that tall girl is tall like me, and that baby she's holding is sparkly like Scarlet. And this little cabinet, we actually have a cabinet like that in her room. And it's a mess, like I'm usually a mess, so. And like I said, I'm fancy under chandeliers in one of my videos, so this is totally a me card, so it gets to stay. And the Pat the Bunny is special because this is how we told my mom that I was pregnant, and telling my mom that she was going to be a grandma was something I had like dreamed about. Probably more than little girls picture their wedding day. I thought about telling my mom she gets to be a grandma. So she had said a long time ago that she loved reading Pat the Bunny to me when I was a baby, and that she had hoped someday in her future there would be more requirements for reading Pat the Bunny. So when I found out I was pregnant, I bought a Pat the Bunny book, Pat the Bunny Bunny, and I had it holding a pregnancy test. So that's how we told her. It was pretty exciting. This little accent table, this was our office when we were in here before, so we just haven't unhooked the phone and stuff. This whole thing is going to go when Scarlett sleeps in here and like uses this room for real. Right now it's just diaper changing and getting dressed. Okay, then we're on to our wall decal. This is from Kohl's. And it couldn't have been that expensive because my sister-in-law was like, you might not want to use it, you might want to, whatever. So little stitching detail like I have around the rest of the room is on these leaves too. So that's my Kohl's vinyl decal. Then we have the mobile that I made, and I promise I will try and find that tutorial. It might take me a couple days, but I will put it at the bottom. So keep checking back if you're interested in how to make this mobile. Then let's back up a little bit, show her bedding. Oh, I skipped my glider. This was a donated glider to me. It was my sister-in-law's, so we're just using that. And it's really comfy. I love it. No complaints, but it's older. That was from my very first ever apartment ottoman. I figured if I wanted to use it as a footstool, I could have it. Haven't used it yet, but it just sits there. So back to her bed. This is, I think it's called Berkshire. It goes with this set. Her dresser and bed came together. I got them off Craigslist for 200 bucks. I think it's still available at Babies R Us. I think it's called Berkshire. I'm not sure about that, but it's super expensive there. I wouldn't ever want to pay full price for it. On the outside here, I've got some of the little details I made, like I talked about this flower before. And this is a skip hop toy. And this is actually a good place for me to cut it and make it 2 parts. So I will talk about the skip hop toy in part 2. Come back to see the owl. Bye. Hi. Okay, so this is a skip hop thing that I love.